Yo everyone, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Horizon Zero Dawn on the Gaymer Shaman. I'm the Gaymer Shaman, and we are on a march to 1,000 subscribers. So be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. That will help my channel out so very much. Last we left our brave Aloy. We were meeting Rost for our final lesson. So let's get learnt. Okay, so there's Rost. Checking out and making sure we have everything we need. We've got our fire arrows that we collected in episode 1. Boy, that was fun. All those striders, ninja striders, they were insane. We had to decommission quite a few machines for that. All right, so what do I do here? Do I talk to Ross? Do I... Oh, rest at the campfire. Okay, let's do that. Oh, and we're right into a cutscene. Shh, everybody be quiet. Pay attention.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass.
Comment below
What sort
if
of
you
beast
think
was that?
Rost was like
The
a
tribe calls it a
hero
sawtooth,
to the Nora.
and it's something new. Something
A
angry.
sawtooth?
Since they first started appearing
Oh,
10
goodness.
years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
I can see why. That's a big old machine. Alright, so let's go ahead and get us some more Ridgewood. I mean, we have nearly 200, so I think we're doing good. But
Follow the path. It's not far.
Cabin.
follow
What
the
happened
path to the machines.
machine,
Follow
that's
the
what.
path to
What sort
machines.
of machine does that?
Follow, follow,
The sort
follow,
of machine
follow.
you're hunting now.
Oh,
Get a bunny meat.
I see.
I don't think that's what that song was about. Fireflies. Oh my goodness, how many sawtooths were there?
I'll watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
I love this quest objective. Follow the path of destruction. So, okay, we'll follow the path. Oh, we got some watchers. Watchers be watching. Can I distract them? Come here, you. You need to be decommissioned. I need to go that way. Yeah.
It won't be much farther now.
Nailed it.
Why are we the only ones out here
To
tonight?
what? Our
Why
depths?
can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we've passed are theirs. Tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't
Okay.
need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
No, let's not die. I mean, not that we ever die in this game, right? JK, JK. Little Foxy's so cute. Okay, can't get distracted. We've got to focus. I'm realizing how much my ADHD just makes me run all over the place. And like last episode, we got lucky. I kind of ran around in a circle and just hit all the side quests and everything. It was pretty cool how it just all worked out. But we're gonna have to focus on main objectives here and doing some errands and side quests. I'm gonna try and do... Oh, cutscene.
An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here
Well,
to answer
we've seen
questions.
3.
I brought you here to deal with that.
I apologize if you hear slurping in the background. I'm sipping on some coffee. Magical bean juice for energy. Oh, that is a scary machine. Look, check out them fangs.
Huge. How do you defeat it?
One arrow at a time.
This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene. You understand? You are on your own.
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
I love how Aloy kind of like gives us suggestions. Like, you know, hey, maybe we should set some traps. You know, we did get that trip caster. Yeah. Okay, that seems super effective. All right, now let's run away so we don't die. Quickly, quickly. Oh, he knows something's up. He's like, I just got shocked. A sawtooth, an aggressive machine quick to close the distance to targets and engage with melee attacks. Probably with them big old claws. I mean, look at that. Okay, so it is weak to fire. Ah, that's why we had to make the fire arrows. Shock seemed effective too, so we'll use that again.
Low and quiet does it.
Excuse me, sir. Oh, does he notice? Can you see me now? Here, kitty, kitty.
It's on.
Oh, you got shot. Look at that super big brain traps. Hide in the grass again. Oh, nope. Let's get back in the grass. Okay. So see, I have a little bit between the time I shock it to the time that he, like, recovers. So I can, like, keep doing this just, like... I know this is cheesing it, but, like, I don't want to die. We're in hard mode, y'all. This isn't the easy version of this game. This is the hard version of this game.
For a few minutes, anyway.
No, I need you to come this way. Excuse me, sir.
Uh-oh, spotted.
Ooh, building up that flame. Ooh, let's get him. Keep down. Quick, quick. You fell for my trap once again. No, run away so we don't die. Okay, he's still paralyzed.
Quiet now.
He hasn't noticed us yet. Yes. Yeah, guys, keep quiet. Shh. Get more of these traps real fast. These seem really effective. Nope, the rock didn't work. Or maybe he's stuck. I think he might have been stuck. Boom. Oh yeah. Get him, get him, get him. And that is the lesson point of the spear learned. Got a experience point. Let's do critical hit. Yeah. Precision would be good too. And lure call. I mean, because the rocks don't always seem to work. I think the lure call is more effective in luring the machines to us. Yeah, level 6. Leveling up to the brave side. Sawtooth heart. Got it. Okay, resources are full. What are we gonna use? What can we do? Because I think I need that for this quest.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow.
I mean, that was part of the test.
These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the Proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it. After the Proving. And after I'm gone.
All for one and one for all.
We're finished here. Follow.
Okay. So that was a beautiful lesson. I mean, just because you're doing something for yourself, whenever you make inner changes, it helps
past.
everyone around you that you interact with.
This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I think I understand the lesson. It's like being, it's like lighting a candle and sharing that light with others. Being an individual, but also being a part of a greater community, something Aloy hasn't experienced as an outcast. Her whole world is going to be shifting, and Rost knows that. He's preparing us for that because our lives mirror his. He started with the tribe and became outcast. We were born outcast and going to the tribe. So there's much that he's teaching us right now about how to work for the tribe, yet also fulfill our individual destinies. It's so important.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it.
That's important.
I hope you do.
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Oh, such as?
I'll be waiting for you when it is time.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
Okay, so we have learned the lesson, the point of the spear. That makes us now a spear maiden. A lot of Horizon is, I feel like, based or takes inspiration from Norse mythology, and the spear maiden idea of that in mythologies, of Valkyries, of female strong warriors. In Viking society, women had many, many, many exclusive rights that a lot of cultures at that time didn't afford. Women were able to hold property. Women were able to choose whom they married and choose to divorce if they chose to. Women had a lot of freedom. They could run businesses, and the Viking society, much like this Norse society, was not as advanced as we are today, but they were very, very smart as far as knowing to bathe often, cleanliness, personal hygiene, taking care of the village and oneself. I mean, it's all very big themes centered around here that Aloy also is working with. And learning to take care of the tribe, not just one individual self, is very important. I feel like that's the mark of modern society. Not just taking care of yourself, but also taking care of others. So, taking care of self is such a primal need. So I did want to go visit, before we go to Mother's Heart, I wanted to go visit, that's why I'm just running in the opposite direction. I wanted to go visit Karst. The merchant, again, he had a sling that had, I believe, freeze and shock. And that will come in handy in the future. I might be able to get, this might be the most inexpensive way to get it right now, perhaps. Before we start interacting with other merchants. I want to get as much stuff early game as I can so that we can be set up for success, especially going on hard mode. You never know what you will run into.
What is it now?
I want that sling. The Carja sling. Awesome. I have enough blaze now. Yeah. Has shock. Freeze. Excelente. I put it on the bottom of that rotation because that just seems like an easier, intuitive way for me to do that. Let's see if there's any things I can sell real fast. So trading with merchants, selling for metal shards. See, we need to kind of hold on to some of the stuff that says trading with merchants, because those are things for upgrades or buying different outfits or weapons.
Anything else?
I guess that concludes our business.
Time.
All right. See you.
Check everything out. We have another skill point. Figure out this skill tree here. Do we get to fill out the whole skill tree, or do we just have, do we have to pick and choose very carefully? I don't know. These are questions we ask ourselves. Oh, I can boost up that 50%? Yeah, let's do that. Heck yeah. Might as well boost it twice. That's a thing. I don't have any for the Tripcaster. Don't have any new outfit. Can boost our training capacity. That's important. I think let's start with arrows. Resources, yeah. That's stuff we collect. We did that twice. Now we're gonna do our outfit. Maybe? Yeah, we got plenty. Definitely the weapon satchel. That is más importante. Oh no, we need 5 more fatty meat. Hunter bow glypher is important. Let's do the hunter bow. Okay, so we need more fatty meat and a boar bone. Sling ammo. Okay, shock wires. Fast travel packs. I've got 2. Oh, you can make them. I thought you just had to buy them. Let's get all these exclamation points out of here, just so it's not driving me crazy every time I check the menu. Hooray for OCD. Ooh, treasure box. Oh, nice. Gave us another travel pack. Got some new ammo. Okay, so we got some potions. Alright, I think we are ready. We've done the side quest. Oh, a tutorial. What? I could have done that. I guess I could have done those prior. So the data points that we got earlier. We've got the Watcher, the Strider, the Scrapper, and the Sawtooth. Okay, so on our way to Mother's Heart, we can try out this tutorial for the Tripcaster. Clearly, we already know how to use it because we took down a Sawtooth with it, you know. We did. Again, this game is so beautiful. I'm going to try and up the quality from video 1. I didn't have enough space on my computer for video 1 to do HD, so I had to switch. Strider! Okay, these ninjas gotta go. But I wanted to use my trap. You can't sneak up on me like that. I was trying to sneak up on you. But these little striders are ninjas, y'all. They are ninjas. Let's see, is there another one? Oh, maybe I can distract him. Okay, that's a scrapper. We know from the first episode, scrappers, no scrapping. One. Let's hide quick before the other one notices. Oh, he noticed, but he did not see us. So that's a bonus. Oh, wait, what are those things over there? Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. My sad attempt to whistle.
Can stop tensing up.
Trap. There we go. Come here. Yeah, that's 2 out of 3. Ain't bad. Oh, that critical strike was so worth getting. Remember in episode 1, whenever we didn't have the critical strike and we were totally thought we could do stuff like that, and the scrapper just like unalived us. Well, that's payback. We are here. We are not making any mistakes in this episode. Wink. No lies detected, right? Yeah, no lies detected. Also, no machines detected, so I need that third. Gobble, gobble, gobble! Those turkeys just randomly gobbling.
Got one.
Cracks me up. Ooh, watchers. Boy, that guy's really close to that grass. Not a very good watcher. I could sneak right past ya. Alright, this will be the last
Just holding it won't scare them off.
monster with
Need ammo.
shock. But first, let me show you the dance of my people. Okay, so it's gonna come back around here. We can distract it whenever it comes back. Is he gonna run into it? Fingers crossed. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Yeah! We did the tutorial. Ooh, look at those spiders. Bye. They're just gone. And the silent strike. That is an excellent skill. Alright. So now we head to Mother's Heart to talk to Rost. Which is... that was a flame freeze robot, weak to freeze damage. And objective log, shock machines weak to shock damage. Okay. Looks like we got a long way to go to Mother's Heart.
That's it. I'm already gone.
Yeah, meow. You didn't even see it coming. You never even saw it coming. Mother's Heart, this way. I mean, the textures on this game just make it look so realistic. It is pretty incredible. Snipe and snipe. Gotcha. Gotcha. Anybody else? We're actually getting some good resources from these drops. We're coming up on Mother's Heart. Let's harvest us some turkey because we did need some of that fatty meat for some of our upgrades. animal parts are really important for upgrading, like, your pouch and the capacity. Plus, I think you have to use those fatty meats and everything to upgrade. No, to
We must speak.
craft potions.
So, it's time. Are you ready?
Yes, I guess. It's
I'm ready.
louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the Proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There'll be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, a center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was, back when I was at the tribe.
Yeah, what happened with that?
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the Wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the Wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here,
What?
take this to remember.
That's the necklace he
Why are you
gave his
talking like we'll
daughter.
never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
Oh, this is heartbreaking. No. Maybe we could be smart.
It's not. You taught me how to track. Wherever you go, I can follow.
Not this time.
This time. And every time.
Oh,
I'll be wearing this when I
man.
find you.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
Comment down below if this is breaking your heart. Oh.
And you. I have to let him go.
Oh, jeez. I wasn't emotionally prepared
First,
for
the
that.
proving. After that, I'll see where his trail leads.
Okay, let's do this. Knock, knock.
back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Who else would I be? Come on now.
We like
I've
her.
been waiting for this day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Carja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Carja.
Carja.
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk
Wait.
later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
It's not that kid that threw the rock at us, is it? What was his name? Bast? He's a right meanie. Ooh, this music. Oh yeah. I love that. Oh, reminds me of a drumming circle. Look at him go. Do 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 do. Hey, let's join in. Do 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 do. Yeah. Do 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 do. Woo! Look at it. Get it, girl. You got this. Taking a little moment to just raise some energy before we dive into the proving. I love how they're all dancing. That's so much fun. Oh, look at those lanterns. Yeah, very, very detailed, beautiful village here in Mother's Heart. All right, let's go find our quote-unquote friend. Oh, we can interact. Ah, nothing better than smoked rabbit.
Aloy! It's you, isn't it?
Hey, that looks like
Over
that
here.
kid that we saved from the Watchers.
Who do those Carja?
It is Aloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
That's right.
You tried to thank me.
I did.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor.
Hey, that's important.
In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you.
There is no
Oh,
such
you
thing
like
as small jobs.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
Oh, cool. We get an outfit. And he made it for us. With this Nora Brave uncommon outfit, I take thee, Teb, as my lawfully wedded husband. Can you believe that? Like, think about, wow, that's dedication. I mean, he made that outfit specifically for us. Kind of creepy too, because it means he's been watching us grow up and knew our measurements. That's a bit odd. Oh, I like that outfit. I really want that Nora Silent Hunter medium, but it's too much. Get a free sample box. Who doesn't love a free sample? Oh, excusez-moi. Apparently, watcher lenses make me burp. I can sell some stuff. Get some monies. Wait, didn't I just sell those? I can't sell my old clothes. They're like, no, nobody wants those. I can sell some of the excess stuff I have here. I've got a fire resist. Gonna have to buy back those watcher lenses. Oops. Oh, we still have enough. Barely. Yeah. Ooh, that was some tricky maneuvering there of resources. No, I think I want to wear your outfit, brah. I mean, you made it.
Seems to fit you perfectly.
Thank you, Teb.
Thank you.
I've never
That's
had
not
anything
creepy
like
at
this
all.
before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe.
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Carja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see
How
some tomatoes
dare they
flying
visit our
around.
sacred land?
Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
Be ready to die.
You know
Okay,
the one with
so let's go find the angry mob.
Time for another brew.
I wonder if they like made up this language and it's based on anything specific.
Jog! Get down from there!
People always said
Bat
the
it up,
festival
you're
was better
drunk.
last year.
Why do
Or
you
the
have
year
to go
before
climbing
last.
houses?
Nonsense. Oh, not supposed to go climbing on other
is
people's roofs,
drunk.
huh?
It's like, watch this, Peggy.
Get down from there, now!
Oh, that's just what you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my head.
What I want is for you to climb down!
What you want is for me to have no fun at all.
Fine! Carefully now. Stay up on the roof all night if you want. You'll have
Yeah, I
to tell
will.
this when
Story
I'm gone.
time.
In the beginning,
Alright, everybody quiet.
all
Let's
love
listen to
came
the
from
story.
All Mother. People, machines, and beasts, all were her children. They lived alongside each other in the comfort of her wild embrace. But some grew restless. Though they took of her bounty, they wanted more. These were the faithless. The machines had whispered to them, promised to serve them, to make them a new world, better than the one All Mother provided. A world of metal. They told the faithless they would do all the work for them. Feed them, shelter them, give them a life of ease, of plenty. And so, the faithless left with the machines. Only the true children, the mothers and fathers of the Nora, stayed with All Mother. At first, the machines did as they had promised. They built cities, great and terrible, monuments to their sins. But they would not serve the faithless for long. A king rose up among the machines, a machine more powerful than any other, the Metal Devil. And then the faithless served him, served the machines. That was not enough for the Metal Devil. wanted all to serve him, and tried to tempt the true children away from All-Mother. They would not go. They gathered on the mountainside to cling to her and prayed, more devoted than ever. The metal devil raged louder than thunder. In his fury, he came to confront All-Mother, intending to kill her. She struck him down. Forever. As you know, for his lifeless body is up there still, frozen in shame and defeat. The machines were driven mad by the death of their king, and their minds became as wild as beasts. The faithless abandoned their cities, forced to wander the world without the care of the machines. Only we remain the true children of All-Mother. We built all this with the hands that she gave us. Machines are to be hunted. Metal to be used for scrap, for craft. But never to be adored. And we stay true to her laws, resolute in our prayers, don't we?
So don't worship false idols.
Are never over. Still the faithless envy our sacred land and covet it. And year upon year, the machine's anger grows, searching for little Nora boys and girls who had not behaved. What? Is that a machine among us now? No. These old eyes are mistaken.
Interesting.
Listen carefully now, for you'll have to tell this when I'm gone. In the beginning, all life came
I'm with
from
High
all...
Matriarch Lansra.
We should let the sharks be.
Aloy, over here.
Hello? Karst.
Karst? What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man. All sales are final.
Free sample box. Don't mind if I do.
Until next time.
Next time, you'll be a brave.
I like that price. Free. Free is a good price. Man, this music slaps. It's really nice.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with the Carja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King of
Hey, hold your fruit. Nora Faithful, hold your fruit. Now, I'm Azaram, not Carja, so I'll put it just straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He was a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Carja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. Who killed him? The 14th.
Okay, so there was a change in regime.
Not
for the
because
Carja.
he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities. Yeah! The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th King. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude, written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line.
Dude.
People of Nora,
A focus.
on the eve of your proving, know the Carja stand with
Unknown
you
device detected.
as the sun's
What's
light
that mean?
frames the stoutest
He's wearing a
trees.
focus. Just like mine. You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Well, I'm
Who
outcast.
says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're none. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. Malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. He spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
Good save.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Carja about the Red Raids. And who can blame them?
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine breakers to a one. It might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
Okay, so...
What else do you know about Olin?
This Olin guy.
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
I should make my way to the blessing.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and, well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. I'll even introduce you to my sister. She's got more connections than I do.
I thought you said she was captured and killed by the last Sun King.
Ha! Captured, yes. Killed, no. It takes more than a few Carja to finish Ursa. She got away. Now she's captain of the entire Vanguard. That's quite a story. Maybe I'll tell it to you sometime over a drink. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too. So, see you around, maybe?
Okay.
My matriarch Tears has gone too
far this time, inviting these bloodthirsty Carja into our lands.
I won't let the Carja faithless stop me from enjoying the festival. What harm can they do now?
We'll start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Oh. Thank you, Tears.
Blasphemy, sisters. Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
For Rost. That's
In
an
honor
easy
of
choice.
Rost. And all he did to help me get here.
Thank you, Rost.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
Judge the Carja, not me. The past should be left in the past. The Carja took my little sister in their reigns 5 years ago. All mother.
Aloy, now that the blessing has been made, you and I finally have a moment to speak. I hope the ceremony wasn't too unpleasant for you, given your circumstances.
I can't say it was comfortable, but I could see the beauty of the ritual, even so.
It takes a generous heart, Aloy, to commend a ritual that venerates all that you were denied.
All I'm saying is that it didn't bother me. I have bigger things to worry about than hearing the Nora mumble about their mothers.
I see. I imagine you must have questions for me then.
It surprises me the tribe lets outcasts run in the Proving. It's not like the Nora to be so hospitable.
It has always been law that any child outcast has this right, as a means to rejoin the tribe. So far as I know, however, you are the first ever to exercise this right.
I'm not surprised. I doubt many outcast children survive long enough in the wilds to come of age.
I think, rather, it is because child outcasts are so rare. In all my years, I've only known of one other child who was cast out. A boy of 13, who killed his mother. But at the Proving 5 years later, he did not appear.
No. I'd be surprised if he survived very long on his own.
But at least he had a chance. Other tribes would have simply executed him. It may be hard for you to accept, Aloy, but the practice of shunning is, relatively speaking, humane.
Oh, is it? Try it out for 18 years, Tirsa, and then let me know what you think. Rost told me that matriarchs don't just lead the tribe. What else do you do?
We teach, offer counsel, give blessings. When necessary, we judge. Our only concern is the welfare of the tribe. Among our number this year, we count 3 high matriarchs and some 30 lesser matriarchs.
What's the difference?
Matriarchs are grandmothers with 2 generations of living progeny. But a high matriarch is a great-grandmother with 3 or more generations to her name. Thus do we speak for generations, lending our opinions weight. The high matriarchs most of all.
So, the more children you have, the more authority you get? I guess that's one way to decide who leads a tribe.
Why would there be any other?
Why does Lansra hate me so much?
She is a woman of extreme opinions. More than that, I cannot say.
It's not my fault that I was born. Or that the matriarchs decided to cast me out.
I side with you in this matter. But there are differences of opinion. And any vote of the High Matriarchs requires a majority.
Why was I made an outcast at birth, Tirsa? What crime could I have committed even before I was born?
Aloy, this is not a question I can answer.
Why not? It's simple enough. And what about my mother? Is she here tonight, watching me? Or is she dead? Is she here? Or nowhere?
I am sure your mother is here with us, if only in spirit.
That's not really an answer, is it? Just so you know, Tirsa, the reason I'm here is to get answers. Real ones. And when I win the proving, I will demand them.
I know, Aloy. I would expect nothing less.
What about Rost? Why was he made an outcast?
So, he never told you?
He said he swore an oath never to speak of it.
Yes. As did I, and the other matriarchs. I'm sorry, Aloy. But Rost's past is another secret I must keep from you.
What else is new? I should be going. I'm sorry if I've been too harsh. It's just... I've wanted answers for so long.
I know, child. You're not the only one who's waited years for this day. I will be praying for your success.
This just doesn't compare.
That blessing wasn't bad. Oops.
Tell me about Olin again.
When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell. Yeah, well, good luck in that proving thing. Maybe I'll see you in Meridian someday. Who knows?
Is it just me, or is her stew a bit off this?
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah,
we don't
guess
like
Aaron
him,
told
do
you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
Mine's never malfunctioned, and I've had it since I was a child.
So yours is in better shape then. I'm sure the land here is full of relics. Seeing how you Nora are too scared to delve the ruins.
Because they think ruins are cursed. But I never said I think that.
If the North acknowledges a curse, I'm inclined to agree.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should... try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
Make every day count. Does he know something we don't know? That was ominous.
What harm can they do now?
Let's save.
Motherless chuff.
What did you say?
Find your bed, outcast, and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Oh, this is the bed house? With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
Your very presence here.
Well, well. Look who's come in from the wild. The motherless outcast. I see you've still got a scar from where that rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
Wow. What?
You didn't
an asshole.
know the words to the blessing, did you? But no one hears your prayers anyway.
Confront Bast.
You didn't know the words to the blessing, did you? But no one hears your prayers anyway.
Okay, confrontation time.
You even try to dress like a real Nora. Not that it fools anyone.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart. And you definitely don't belong in the proving.
The only way you know how to feel strong is to make someone else feel weak. It's not working.
I've trained all my life. You'll see tomorrow how strong I am.
Oh, I've seen plenty. You grew a man's body, kind of. But down deep, you're still a scrawny little brat.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
Yeah. The look on your face when I knocked that stone out of your hand was pretty entertaining. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
Easy kitty.
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me stronger. Just wait.
What doesn't kill you makes you strong.
Yeah, right. This is boring. Time for Boss to get some sleep. You'll be the one surprised tomorrow, outcast. Not me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
Let's talk to Vala.
Nice job handling Bast. That should keep him quiet. Till morning, anyway.
I don't believe we've met. I'm Aloy.
Oh, I know who you are. The competition. The others, they'll finish the proving. Most of them. But win it? That's down to Bast, you, or me. Vala.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right. I am going to win tomorrow.
Never celebrate a victory before it's earned, girl. My mother taught me that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get some sleep. I plan to be well rested when I run you into the ground tomorrow. Your bunk's right there when you want it.
Okay. Thanks.
It's really loud. Like, as an outcast, I don't know if she'd be able to sleep.
So, your first day in Mother's heart. What do you think? You've never slept in a Nora lodge before. Not very private.
It has certain charms.
Homey enough, once you're accepted.
That's the problem.
I think you'll find a place here. I do. Get some rest.
To bed, to bed. This episode is also very heavy with cutscenes, so we haven't got to talk much. To the proving we go. The big main event. Episode 2. Will we prove ourselves? Will we become a brave? Stay tuned. After a word from our sponsors. We don't have sponsors. Just us kids playing video games. We like Vala, right? 3 cheers for Vala.
Braves! Ready yourselves! What will it take to get you out of here?
It's a grazer!
And we missed. Missed again. Got it. Yeah! First one. Champion Aloy. I got it. No, rude. You're gonna be a pain.
Your trophy is shattered, outcast. Looks like you'll need another.
I don't know if I want to be a part of this tribe. These people are savages. They didn't learn the lesson from Rost. All for one and one for all. Teamwork. We all succeed together. And I'm having a hard time hitting those. Nope. Quit it. Oh, that nearly killed me. Let's not get hit by them horns. Those ones are vicious.
There.
Finally.
Faster, come on.
Please. Alright, let's go. Let's catch up.
Gotta catch up.
And the last one. This isn't going so well, you guys.
Slow and steady now.
Come on, Aloy, faster. Okay, I can see him. I can see them. There's a chance.
She was behind me.
Dead last, girl. Might as well walk from here. Boss will win or Vala, but you'll be made a brave so long as you finish. Oh, now. That's an old trail. 2 died on it last year. It's falling apart.
Shortcut?
Better dead last than dead altogether. Whoa, 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 whoa! My old mother, are you crazy? You're gonna kill yourself! It doesn't get any easier! You're insane to go that way! That's it.
No way but forward now.
Look crazy. What can I say?
Who's in the lead? I can't see. Boss, with Vala right behind.
Come on now.
Hurry, hurry,
Faster.
hurry.
Stop dragging.
Yeah, the Braves are in a flurry.
Gotta keep going.
The outcast. On the old trail? Is she crazy?
Oh, we're catching up. We're catching up.
Good. I'm gaining.
Look! The outcast is catching up!
Okay.
How'd she get up there?
Go and... Oh, no! Okay, that didn't happen. Let's just rewind that really fast. Magic. Okay, rappel down. Perfect. Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Made it.
Nobody saw that.
Now hurry.
That's
Keep
fine.
at it.
They were busy running the race. Come on, Aloy. We most definitely did not cheat.
trained my whole life for this. They had a trouble.
I mean, you kind of
Now I
have.
had the wilds. Precision. Not enough. Must be perfect.
You've got so much on your shoulders, girl. You can do this. You got this. We believe in you.
Can't let
Come
them
on,
beat me now.
win.
She didn't win! The outcast cheated!
An outcast?
I did not.
Win the proving?
No, I didn't. I didn't cheat.
Never.
Yeah.
For she is a brave now.
You did it.
Woo woo woo!
As
We
are
did
you
it.
all. So long as you put your trophy on the altar. But it is Aloy. Once outcast, and now brave, who is first among them.
Oh no! What? Oh crap! This is turning out to be more of a proving than we anticipated.
Pinned down till the others arrive.
Oh my gosh! Everybody's going down. Vala, be safe.
But we won't make it under
No, we
fire.
can't go that way. They're shooting fire
Can't
arrows.
shoot if they're dead. Keep them busy. I'll find an angle.
Fast! Fast! Are you with us?
I'm with you!
Let's go. Now!
Alright, let's take care of this. Give them some cover. Yellow
Too many of them.
climb. Come on, come on, come
We
on.
can't win!
Take them out. Oh, their hits hurt.
Oh, Mother, help us! Kill the invaders! Kill them!
Oh my gosh, this is so intense.
Quick! Run for the slip wire!
Is it just me or are they specifically aiming for me?
Kill them all! Like no witnesses, no survivor!
Oh, Vala, be careful.
Keep fighting!
Oh no! There's more! They keep coming! How many are there?
Oh, ha! I missed him with the tripwire. Switch weapons, quick, 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 quick. All right, 2 for 1. Oh my gosh, why are these guys attacking us? Got one of
On the
them.
ridge. There's more of them.
They just keep coming.
Too many of them!
Okay. Oh, I better not do that. I'm gonna get shot. Oh, that was the wrong weapon. Okay, let's try this again.
We can't hold them!
Still, like someone's trying to shoot me.
Oh, Mother, help us!
No, where'd you come from? Clearly,
They keep coming.
I'm proving that I am not cut out for
Oh
hard.
no! There's more! They keep coming! How many are there?
Sorry, I might have to be quiet so I can focus and not die. Go up that way.
Too many of them!
I feel like I do
Now, descend while we have a chance.
So we saved 2 people. He's got big guns. Oh no! Oh no! No! Bust! Oh, you didn't deserve that.
The red hair dies now! Everyone, forward!
See? What in the heck? What did I do? Lure them over here. Oh, he got me. You did not.
Shadow
Fire trap. Jeez, I'm hitting him. He's got good armor. Oh, hey, there's a machine gun Kelly. Got him. Okay, one out. Oh, use this guy. Desert glass. Whoa. Y'all hear that helicopter overhead? Just me? Okay. A focus tube. Olin. Oh, is that Olin? You're not Olin. You are much bigger than Olin. No. Oh, thank good. Turn your face to the sun. Okay, so he's Carja. Rost! To the rescue! Thank you so much. Our guardian angel. Come on, Rost. You got this. Yeah, like that. Take him down. Hit him. Ooh. No. Come on, Ross. Push through. For Aloy. Oh! No! Rost. Aloy.
Burn it all.
Oh my god.
Attend to your task.
As you command.
Oh my gosh. This is... You guys. Bombs away. Oh boy. How are we gonna get out of this? Come on, Aloy. Wake up. Wake up.
Aloy.
I am like smashing buttons right now and nothing is happening. Nothing.
Aloy. Survive.
No, Rost. Rost. Oh my god, this is so heartbreaking. Wow. What is happening? We fall in a cave again? Like the beginning matching the proving. Wait.
She is dying.
There's Tirsa.
To take her there is blasphemy! She should be near her mother!
Aloy, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
turn your face to the sun, child.
We're okay. Oh my gosh.
Rost.
Yeah. Like, Aloy, I'm so sorry. Boy, this is a heavy episode, y'all.
I have to get out of here.
But how? Girl, you can barely walk.
I need my focus. No.
Aw. And I ran out of coffee.
They must have found me before I bled out. But why is no one here? Where am I?
Level 8 reached. Okay, so where are we? Menus unavailable, can't check.
I need to find my focus.
Dead end, okay.
My clothes. Good. But where's my focus? It's here. Okay. Wait. Am I inside the sacred mountain? But only matriarchs are allowed inside. I don't see my bow here.
So
Or that
we're
damaged
in the
focus that
Nora
I took off that
village. Within the heart of the mountain.
Where are they?
This way. Wild.
I'm picking up some kind of signal. Looks like the ruins I fell into when I was young.
Kinda.
There. With the rest of my things.
Made it into some sort of church. Place of worship. Temple. Is that why the old places are forbidden? Because it's like sacred to the Nora? Alright, we got our bow, we got our spear, and this
What can you show
focus. It did malfunction.
All commanders, halt excavations and proceed at once to the mission point. Avoid all contact with Nora savages, but if you are seen, kill every witness. Target imaging attached. Do not fail.
Target imaging.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
That was our conversation with Olin.
Owen's focus.
Yep,
How was
they
that
sure
possible?
did. So he was...
Then make it quick. I'm heading in. Hold for identiscan.
Is that our
You
mom?
need to stop listening to Ted and start listening to me.
Where's this from?
Oh.
And when?
Wow.
Are you my mother?
Terminate.
Why try to kill me just because I look like you?
Aloy, you are awake.
You brought me here?
Quickly, you must follow.
To where?
To the place where you were born.
We were born in this place? Okay.
Are you saying I was born here?
Oh,
Inside
Portier
the
says she's stuck.
It's easier if I show you.
Okay, so we're at the All-Mother. Let me just upgrade real quick. Low profile would be good. That can get us down to concentration too. Critical hit would be even better. Yeah, let's do that, and then these final two with the one, the Gatherer, and the Precision. Okay, following. Is there anything to look at? No.
Why did you bring me here?
It seemed you were dying, and to die near one's mother was sacred. Lansra fought it, of course, but Jezza sided with me.
Jetta and Lansra and Tirsa.
Am I going to meet her?
It's complicated. Please, just follow me.
The womb of the mountain from which I was born.
Does my mother look like me, but with short hair?
I don't see how that could be. You were not born of a woman, Aloy. The mountain is your mother.
The mountain is my mother. What? How?
What are you talking about?
Come.
You're gonna have to explain that one for us.
What is this place?
The Great Chamber, where All-Mother slew the Metal Devil and gave birth to you. Aloy, the Proving Massacre was just the first of many disasters. The war party we sent after the killers was ambushed and slaughtered.
But what does that have to do with where I was born?
My hope is everything. This is where we found you. We heard your cries, came to look, and there you were.
Just lying there?
Yes.
You mean I came from behind the door?
Always, that is what I have believed. That you came from the womb of the mountain. A gift from All-Mother herself. But others, like Lansra, feared that a darker power put you here. Not a gift, but a curse.
That makes sense.
But this isn't a goddess.
Aloy!
It's a door. With people behind it. My mother?
Oh.
That's not ominous.
Hold for identiscan.
The goddess speaks.
Just like the woman I saw.
Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Identity cannot be confirmed. Entry denied.
No, no. Please.
So close. Sorry. is so touching. They
Aloy,
really did well.
All Mother spoke to you, as if she knew you.
Were you not listening? It didn't recognize me.
Because of corruption. The goddess's own words. Surely, if you heal this corruption, she will see you clearly.
And how would I do that?
You said you've had visions. Of a woman with short hair.
The killers came for me because I look like her.
But their power is overwhelming. Is there no other trail to follow?
Oh, he was one of the outsiders. The night before the proving. The killer saw me through his eyes. He lives in Meridian.
So you will have to leave the sacred land.
I've been an outcast all my life. Why not an exile too?
Shh. There is another way. Come, and we will make it so.
I love this woman. Tirsa is like...
You said the tribe is on the brink of extinction.
Top-notch lady.
After the massacre at the Proving, a great war party was sent after the killers. Less than half survived.
Oh my gosh.
How was the war party defeated?
The killers do not fight alone. Somehow they have a power over the machines, corrupting them, driving them mad.
So the killers got away?
Yes. And now the only plan my sister matriarchs can agree to is to sing the Hymn of Atonement and beg for All Mother's mercy, as though she would not want us to help ourselves.
There you go.
What's your plan?
This was my plan. To show you where you were born and loose you to follow the destiny All Mother intended for
Like
you.
an arrow shot from the bow of the goddess herself.
The other high
I like
matriarchs are
Tirsa's
waiting
way
for
of
us.
thinking.
Let me do the talking.
I think she's clever.
It is done?
Yes. I showed her. Sisters, the goddess spoke to Aloy. Told her to heal the corruption.
Ha! But how is she to do that?
She will have to journey beyond our sacred land.
A seeker? If the goddess spoke, it must be so.
You would name this thing a seeker?
Sister!
For once, Lansra, join with us.
This will be your sin, not mine. Send her seeking, and may she never be seen again.
She looks like Rita Repulsa from Power Rangers. Clearly the villain. Well, misunderstood and angry.
Aloy, by the holy grace of the one goddess, we hereby anoint you a seeker of the Nora tribe.
No barrier can now stay you from your sacred task. May All Mother protect you and sustain you. Stay true. I will make ready for the hymn. Our hopes lie with you.
I will try not to let you down.
Tirsa, what's a seeker?
You are. And here is your mark. In times of great need, the High Matriarchs may anoint a seeker. A worthy brave sent forth to accomplish a great purpose. No matter where that purpose might take her.
Even beyond the borders of the sacred land?
Yes. And with the right to return when you are done, or as the need arises.
You said the Nora sent a war party after the killers.
Yes. But it was ambushed and overrun. Very few escaped alive. And most that did were wounded.
Do you know where the killers went?
No. But you could ask Varl, one of the braves guarding the gates of the Embrace. He survived the ambush. He would know more.
I should be on my way.
From here, you must go to the gates of the Embrace. Speak to Varl, and he will point the way to Meridian. If any Nora tries to stand in your way, Aloy, make sure they know you are a Seeker.
Oh, I will. Thank you, Tirsa, for all you've done.
Yes,
May
thank you.
All Mother bless you and watch over you.
Bless you too. Seems like you have a lot of work to repair.
We will soon begin. Purify your hearts. Soon we will beg forgiveness for the sins that brought such misery on the tribe. When we hear the matriarchs lift their voices, we will join ours to theirs.
Okay, the Womb of the Mountain. Talk to Resh, the new war chief.
From our lips to All Mother's ears.
She saved many lives. The tribe is lucky to have her.
Keep that for later.
Don't let your voice waver. We have to sing the hymn.
The fire is out there.
Aloy!
I need the fire.
All Mother be praised. You're alive.
There are rumors of a demon loose in the Embrace. A thing of dark metal that corrupts every
A
machine
demon?
it touches.
Where did it come
Great. Born of a
I
mountain.
heard the
where
rumors,
demons...
but I didn't know for sure until I saw you just now. I'm glad to see you're okay. And you're even wearing the...
What sort of rumors did you hear?
that you were wounded. Expected to die. And then, High Matriarch Tirsa insisted that you be allowed to heal inside All Mother. Huh. That caused a stir. Only matriarchs are allowed to enter the mountain. But you deserve the honor. The survivors had told everyone how you fought to save them.
I wasn't the only one to fight.
No. They spoke of Bast and Vala, too.
And Rost.
Yeah.
The man who raised me. He fought to save me, and he died for it.
The survivors didn't speak of him, but I remember him. He was there that day when you saved me. I remember he stepped in front of you when my father started yelling. If by dying he saved your life, Aloy, I don't think he regretted it.
I should be on my way, Teb.
May All Mother protect.
I need the gate opened.
Since when has any outcast's need been my concern?
Since I was anointed a Seeker. Now open the gate.
You? A Seeker? Have Tirsa and Jezza gone insane? Bad enough that they let you run in the Proving. But to nurse you back to health inside the Sacred Mountain? No wonder a curse is upon us and children lie dead under cairns of stone.
You dishonor
How
the
can
dead.
you be so heartless?
Yeah.
I fought beside those children, shoulder to shoulder and back to back. I saw them fall.
If even one of them had been true Nora, they would have put an arrow in your back. Resh,
Wow.
come
He
on.
is
Silence! I am your war
General
chief.
Dick.
And I am a Seeker anointed by the High Matriarchs. So open the gate, and I will be on my way.
The sooner you're gone from here, the better.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with you either.
What was that?
what you're doing to them!
Taking control.
There's the demon.
Brace yourselves! What have you brought on us now under this curse? Kill them, Braves! Kill them all!
Like this is my fault.
Braves! Ready yourselves! Today we fight a curse! The demon! Oh, Mother, give us...
Start off by getting some traps in.
Gotta get in position. Here it comes.
Oh! Dang.
Attack!
Got him.
Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
Whoa, hello. What are you? Corruptor, long buried in the earth, leaving it weak to heat. Okay, it remains agile, deadly war machine. Alright, so fire. Oh, get out of the way. Not fast enough. Fire arrows. Dang, this thing is vicious. It is truly a demon. I'm gonna let the Braves handle those Striders. Focus. I'll focus on not dying from the demon. Getting there, slowly but surely. With those jump attacks. They are brutal. Oh, let me win. Uh-oh. Out of the way, out of the way. Running into rocks. Oh my gosh, it's like you can't dodge that. Or I'm just not dodging it. Oh, I was out of the way. Come on now. Oh, potion. I can heal potion. There we go. Got my potion. Oh no, I'm sorry about that. I really hope somebody wasn't in there using the bathroom or something. I'm having Jurassic Park flashbacks. Oh, dang. Missed. Come on. Got him. Oh, I hate that whole thing. Oh, the blaze off of the Striders. Slow. See, I am dodging that. How is it still hitting me? Traps. Go to the trap. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, hey, my trap worked. Almost took me out, too. Jesus, guys. Is truly a demon. Whoa, that tail. Okay, gotta take it out now. We're about to run out of potions. This is the final stand. Can't die. Come on, Aloy. Beast. Oh, he blew up all the crap. Yeah, dodge that one. You know who I haven't seen? Where's Resh? Why aren't you helping me? Where are you at? I've seen all all the other Braves. Come on. Wait.
It's down!
Oh, we did it!
The demon is down! Killers at the proving.
Wait, I was not prepared for that, y'all. Where is Resh?
How does a
Where did he
machine
go?
like that take control of all those striders?
See that, Resh?
I need to know how that
Took him
machine
out.
took possession of those striders.
He probably went behind the gate.
Maybe my focus can tell me how that machine controlled the other ones.
Hold on, I'm gonna get all the Scrappy-Doo stuff because I lost a lot in that battle and I could use some healing from the medicine pouch, yes? Okay, so like seriously, where is Resh? Where'd he go?
How does it possess other machines? How'd you do it? Show me. You made them obey you. How? This.
A transmitter.
You did it with this. It's connecting to my focus. Then I could use this. It's worth a shot. Couple loops of wire. Looks like it'll hold. I just need to test it.
Aloy, how did you do that? You killed that demon. Pulled its guts from the carcass.
The way it controls other machines. I think I figured it out. But I need to test it on a machine.
Plenty of striders along the path to the gates of the Embrace, I guess.
Exactly. And the gates are where I'll be headed anyway. I need to speak to Varl.
I always knew you were different, Aloy, but...
But what?
I think you're a blessing from All Mother. No matter what Resh says.
Thank you, Teb. But I have to go now.
I know you do. And my thoughts go with you.
Thank you, Teb. You are...
I want that gate repaired immediately. I don't care if you
Oh,
have to bang
there
it
you
together.
are.
Get it done.
Cowering over in the corner like a good war chief would. I think Resh is just intimidated by our strength and courage and bravery because he's a little bit of a coward. He did not learn the lesson that Rost taught us. All for one and one for all. Because, like, we basically saved all of the remaining tribe members at Mother's Heart here. And he kind of just stood over there in the corner and didn't do anything. Ooh, target practice. Whoa. Nailed it. Craft some more just in case we just run into any more random demons. Was not prepared for that. Oh, I don't have enough to craft freeze, but we have plenty of ridgewood. Oh man. Well, that was exciting. So now we need to test the override device on a machine
See what it can
and
do.
find Varl. But I think that is going to have to wait until the next episode. I think we're going to leave things here. And thank you all for watching. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you made it all the way through to the video. I appreciate you so much. Today's lesson has been about helping others in helping yourself, and by helping yourself grow and expand, you help the community around you. I really hope you will continue to watch this series. Episode 3 is going to be coming soon. I think I'm going to start releasing them on like Wednesdays and Fridays. Comment below if that is a good schedule for you, about 7 p.m. on Wednesdays and Fridays, and we will continue this series. Thank you so much. Thank you for visiting the Gaymer Shaman. I'm the Gaymer Shaman, and we will see you next time.